Organizers say the time is now to recall the governor. Good evening, I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Sarah Carlson. Groups are pushing to recall Governor Scott Walker in a little more than a month. And News 3 political reporter Jessica Arp explains now how it would work. Jess?
Well, organizers of the recall effort say they are still working out some details, like if the lieutenant governor would be included in any effort and how prominently the collective bargaining law will play in their strategy. But Republicans say they're ready to fight back. The idea was planted in the midst of state capitol protests. Now organizers say despite months in between, they still have momentum to recall the governor.
The difference between the spring and now is people are starting to see the real life impacts to them, their families, their loved ones in the state of Wisconsin, and remain fired up.
Organizers will have to collect more than 540,000 signatures starting November 15th, circulating petitions as they were for 9 state senators recalled earlier this year.
The question is the motivation still that strong? Is the activation of ordinary citizens still strong enough that they will want to turn out and sign these petitions? And will the organization have the resources, the people on the ground, to circulate the petitions?
The group United Wisconsin says they've already got names of more than 200,000 people through their website and have raised nearly $90,000 since announcing they were kicking off the effort. But Republicans say they're deploying ground operations as well.
From our perspective, we're ready to debate the issues. If they want to debate the failed policies of the past to Governor Walker's reforms and a balanced budget and a surplus, we'll take that issue on.
The governor says he's taking the effort seriously, but he won't lose focus.
From our standpoint, our only campaign we're really focused on is helping the private sector of the state create 250,000 jobs. What others are working about, whether cynics might be involved in, really is not as much of a factor as what we're doing to help people here in La Crosse and all across the state create more jobs.
Then comes the timing of it all. Volunteers will have to gather all of those signatures through the winter holidays and turn them in by January 17th to the Government Accountability Board. An election could come in April or May, depending on how long the GAB needs to verify those signatures.
And Jess, if they get the signatures, I guess the Democrats would need a candidate.
And that's the talk right now. Some expressing interest include State Senator John Erpenbach, former County Executive Kathleen Falk, and other names being circulated include Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett, Congressman Ron Kind, and Representative Peter Barca. But obviously that's going to be an important piece of this as well.
And one will continue to follow. Thanks, Jess.